Just on the other side of that mine, there's a little hill which is full of little holes like this with lots and lots of quartz in them, which is really interesting stuff. And it just keeps on going in the distance here. Hopefully that's not a grave. Anyway, won't dig that. So on the top of the hill here, there's lots of little holes that the prospectors have made to try and find where the reef goes, I suppose. So it goes down the hill here, bit of a hole up here. So all the way along here, looks like there's lots of diggings, and down the hill, every once in a while there's more diggings, which is interesting. And there's a fairly big hole just there. So I'll be concentrating around here, I think, just to see. There's just so much quartz on the ground. So much quartz, which is good. So I found a bit of quartz there as well. It's all the way along here, that's all quartz on top. So fair few diggings. And the old kangaroos. Oh, I think that's a bit of a wallaby, black one. Checking me out. Pretty dangerous spot here for a wallaby or kangaroo, in that there are a lot of holes. They sometimes fall in. So more dig holes all the way along here. And look, it goes from the top of the hill and keeps on running down the hill. Fairly close to the road, but you don't tend to see this from the road. It doesn't look very inviting. But you get out and have a look, and there's a lot. This looks like they've tried to find where the reef goes. I said there's lots of quartz around, and I'll certainly be having a dig. There's a fair bit of quartz here. And they're following all the way down the hill. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the ute, grab the detector, and going to try down this hill a little bit, see what's down here. It's a very interesting spot though. Really interesting. So my God, now that is deep. That's why I said before it's dangerous for kangaroos and that, because it looks like they tried to cover it with wood, but it's dropped off. I'll just pretty deep, pretty deep. Hate to fall down that one. So I always say to people, never walk backwards in the goldfields. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to get the detector and have a look. But yeah, a lot of little mullikeeps everywhere. So it looks like they might have found, or tried to find the reef again. And it's pretty deep. Anyway, I'll be back. Welcome back. It's Wednesday. I think it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Been out for a little while. Other side of Inglewood. It's a really nice little area here. Been out here a few times before. Found a bit of gold. Down here, there's a lot of reef diggings down here. Goes all the way up to the road. Crosses the road and goes up to it. There's a fairly deep mine. I'll show you that a bit later on. But it's a really interesting spot. It's been pretty well dug over, but there's lots of targets still, as I'll show you. So there's a bit of a creek that runs up the hill, comes down, and that's where either side of the creek is where the old diggings and that are. And if you keep on going about 100 metres, 200 metres towards the road over here, there's a lot of diggings, shallow diggings over here as well. So it's all shallow all the way along here. So it's a nice little area. And if we look up here further, this looks like it's been dug over not long, 50 years ago, and replanted. So I haven't had a good look up through there. There's a lot of junk targets up through there. But I'll show you what I found so far. Well, I had a bit of a dig around here. It's been really interesting. No gold. Anyway, that's just what happens. You just got to keep on digging. But yeah, it's a really interesting area. But there's a lot of targets. It appears there's so many targets you'd reckon that there haven't been a lot of people around here, because normally when there's been a lot of people, you don't find a real lot of targets. You find a few, but not a lot. But so far today, this is after my second dig. So I've already showed you the first lot, which was good. Really tiny little bits of lead shot, a bullet, a bit of a nail or something, some old square nails, bits of tin, horseshoes, lump of metal. Yeah, so there are a lot of targets still out there. Just got to keep on digging, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really interesting spot. I'll have to explore it more. It's getting a bit late because it's really misty still and foggy, so it's late in the afternoon. It does get dark reasonably quick out here at the moment, so there's a lot of water on the road and kangaroos, so best to get a wriggle on soon. But yeah, really pleased with the spot. As I said, lots and lots of mining activity all the way down the hill. It is a fairly big spot to explore, so it's going to take a little bit to get around here and have a good look around. But all the way along here, you're finding these. This is just within a metre and a half off the track, the road. That is a very deep mine there as well, and it's collapsing. It's very deep. So obviously they're looking for something. That is deep. That is very deep. That's very deep, that one. So, as I said, don't walk backwards. And watch where you walk. But there's a lot of quartz, tons of quartz. So I must have got to the reef and dug a bit out. So it'd be very interesting to have a look around here. Be interested to have a look around here with a something, an SDC or a gold monster. because there's absolutely so much quartz and that I don't think the GPZ is going to pick up all the small stuff. But very impressed with the area, and it's really odd because the main road is just parallel to here. You wouldn't even know this was here. And as you can see, lots of mullokeeps everywhere, but they're all hidden behind Little Hill, which is good. So I'll come back. I'd hate to reverse them that mine. Anyway, there's a fair few of those around. And yeah. I'll get back to you when I next come out, unless I find something else. Okay, wind up for the day. It's been, well, no gold, but anyway, it's been good out here. It's been really nice. A bit overcast, lots of fog around. Found another little nice spot. I want to dig around a bit further. Go down into the valley sort of thing, because this goes top and goes down and then over to the road. Anyway, it's been interesting. Been lots and lots of finds. Oh, lots of bullets. These big beasts. I don't know what the hell I was shooting those with, but anyway. Small pellets. Lots of those little ones, little square nails. A lot of bits of metal. So yeah, lots of nails and little bullets and that. So that's some other stuff. There's all the bigger stuff. So for today's been pretty good. Lots of finds. But yeah, I was surprised so many finds. I didn't think there'd be so much. I actually thought there was a bit of gold, but anyway, it's not. Anyway. Okay, well, I'll leave you there, and I'll put another video up another week or so. Depends on the weather. And good luck with the coronavirus, guys.